Good morning, family. This is your brother, Derek Rutley, reaching out to you bright and early this morning. I wanted to send this message out primarily to the discouraged worship leaders. Many of you are church leaders that hold a leadership capacity with your music ministry as a worship leader, choir director, musicians, and you're trying to do the work of the Lord, but you easily become discouraged. I'm one who believes that everyone who has a call on their life goes through what I like to call a wilderness experience or a season of withdrawal. It's a crossroad for you, per se, um, in the valley of decision. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I continue? Should I stop? A lot of times you can bump heads with your musicians. You can bump heads with the choir director. You can even bump heads with the pastor. And it doesn't end right there. Sometimes you're not bumping heads with people, but you're bumping heads with yourself, trying to figure out if you're operating in your calling, if you're operating in a place spiritually that you ought to be. I've talked to other worship leaders who are starting to become disgruntled and discouraged in worship, and you got to understand that's the one area that Lucifer, who Satan used to be in heaven, that's the area that he once occupied. I'm getting into teaching. I don't want to get too deep, but I do want to encourage you to let you know that if you are called to do it, you are to endure this season, this hardness as a good soldier of Jesus Christ. And so I admonish you, and I want to encourage you to sign up for the Praise and Worship Symposium. There will be some encouragement and some information that can help you strengthen your worship team, that can help you allow your team to be on one accord. I want you to hang in there. I know what it's like. Years ago, in the infancy of my worship ministry and calling, I know what it's like to lead worship, only to get done and to leave the sanctuary and try to convince yourself not to go home. It's easy to become discouraged when God has his hand on your life, because that's when the enemy wants to attack and wants to slow you down and wants to stop God's purpose for your life and in your church. And so I encourage you, discouraged worship leaders, meet me at the Praise and Worship Symposium 2013 in Pontiac, Michigan. Go to www.derekrutley.com for more information. That's DARICKRUTLEY. Give us a call at 313-588-6380. Send us an email at information@derekrutley.com. We want to give you these tools and make sure you can register your entire team and yourself to come. So make sure you're on one accord and you guys can function together. I'm praying and expecting God to bless you so you can be rejuvenated, refreshed, and restored, so that your worship services can be much more effective and God can be glorified in your house of worship. Holla at your boy. Let me know you hear me. Let me know you see me. Love you much, fam. Have a great and wonderful, prosperous Tuesday. Peace.